brief disconnect. I'm hoping that then doesn't count as an entirely new stream. But, yeah, can't entirely be sure. I think it did, at least for... Hopefully YouTube doesn't. He had to do some things. But yeah, if this isn't entirely new, basically, internet problems. It's fine, and it wasn't. And while it was never enough for a straight up disconnect, it was enough that I was basically dead in the water stream wise. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. I just got done talking about this guy and what he's got here. And apparently their little, this is machines, not Machia strategy works. It's hard to think these things through before assembling a machine. Otherwise, they end up with mystery hearts left over at the end. You could probably build a new machine with just these leftovers. Oh, hey, yeah, those the ones either found in Vanarkin or used by the monks. He's got Echo Scrim. I do like that. You scored. That is a interesting way of adding a bit of flavor to the standard you got thing mechanic. I'll reach there his head, and you are no researcher. I thought so used to be where the faith in the temple was. Excuse me, hey, man, I need to go poke at that old shit. Hey, you want a raise? Yeah, if I should let me know, we'll talk then. Yeah, I could definitely see how this game has some good music for remixing. Boom. I just noticed how she runs. No, one arm in front of the other like most people run. No, it's... I mean, okay, most people don't keep them fully straight, but that is... an oddball running cycle you picked up there, you know?
Never been this close to a celebrity before.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I
so
could get used to this.
blatantly flirting with her.
Let's not.
Not entirely
Well, if
comfortable.
it isn't Sid's girl, how you been?
Hey, I have a name.
Huh, brother doing okay?
Same as ever. Buddy's around too.
Same as ever is right.
Oh, you!
I just
Hey.
noticed.
Nice
Is
to
Payne
meet
short? I didn't think of her as short, but I always see you next to
you.
him,
We're
yeah.
here for the interview.
Right. The interview. You sure you want to dig? Because we're talking about the desert, ladies. Not exactly a picnic.
For sure. Full of you. Silly. Rather silly game. Like, okay, so what... So he was clearly making eyes at her, at Yuna and Payne, but what was Riku making eyes at him?
All right, you're
Yeah,
hired.
it seemed like...
Huh?
You are hired. Don't know why a superstar like you would want to play in the sand. Well, do what you gotta do. Anyways, I've done what I can. Dig to your heart's content.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Show this letter to a woman named Nadala. You'll find her in the Beacon Hill Desert.
So really the worst reuse of resources with that fucking Eternal Calm video. Oof. That one just did not work right. I don't care what you say.
Happy digging.
Prediction. Happy digging. Diggity digging. Riggity picking. Sniggin. So sup as to Badamdra Gana ad Gab Yawa Od Von. Yeah. Any questions? I just got them at the temple at north. I mean, I should say it, so I can't offer much in the way of wisdom. He used to visit them on their pilgrimages. Now that idea is rocking research, machine research, sorry, I meant machines. There you go, no one would have predicted a temple be able to be filled with machines. Yeah, especially using a old temple. I could see how some of the argent old ways people would not be happy. Oh, lady, you know, you're here to sign up for the egg? What am I saying? Of course not. I can enjoy the egg, but now I've sort of lost my nerve. That's fun just standing here watching all the people go by. Starting to recognize faces of the rejects who keep coming back for an interview. Well, he seems to be keeping an eye on us. Vavan says true radia an ambadras. Well, it'll be. Unlike 10, it'll be fun to actually explore on stream what these people are actually saying. I'm not going to try hard to decipher, since, you know, multiple playthroughs and all. Once I build up my endurance, they'll have to hire me. Oh no, buddy. That's, I don't think that's how that works, man. Is there now that I mentioned I don't know. I'm here to try out this dig thing everyone's talking about. It's in somewhere. I bet it's a simply paradise. Oh. Oh no. They're currently recruiting people to work on the excavation. And to join dig too, show up. There's no heavy lifting. In the calm, like. But I thought, sure, I'd take it easy, right? Oh yeah, I got to save it easy. It's time to pull in the punch doing honest work. Guess you haven't succeeded now. Until then, I go there digging. You're done by the machine thing. Not bad organization. Just marking that, but you'd be surprised what difference people can make with just a name. Did it. Fortunes. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. I am enjoying this beat more and more. We'll hit up the next area, well, next, Moonflow, and then I'll head back to, the high road to do more grinding. Plus, I can do grinding in, the Moonflow. Well, I've turned back and all into a hot spot. Whoops. Maybe should have gone there first without that, but oh well. Oh right, yeah, that one actually had the mission. You can take some sort of test to get more gil for digging. Get some experience, they might be able to negotiate a raise. You wrote some bandits out along the hall, drive the hollow freight wagon. Protect the wagon, pick up the reward. Did I save? Moonflow. It's a mission, but I think I'm good enough to do it
really hasn't changed
without
much since then.
grinding, so I'll do
If
that.
anything's changed,
It's the hot
people
spots
seem
you
to
just gotta
smile
worry
more
about,
often
because
now.
story stuff.
It's as if they finally have time to notice the beauty around them.
I mean, it also makes sense, you know, like, this world was under a
Hey,
fairly
this is a nice outfit.
oppressiveness. It makes
out
sense
enjoying
that,
nature. It's very peaceful.
yeah,
Sure is.
people get to
A lot
actually
of people are traveling
enjoy
these days, trying to learn
enjoy
more
and
about
explore the
Sphera.
world. Now, without the
Thanks to
shadow
you,
of
Yuna.
sin
I had
hanging
nothing
over
to
their
do with
head.
it.
Go on, give yourself a pat on the back.
I had nothing. You had everything to do with it. Don't give me that shit. Like, don't get me wrong, Titus had more. Without him, you would have just gone to die like the rest, but... You were the one of the summoner who brought about the Colonel Calm. I want to ride the shoe puff. Well, it's not telling anybody. It's just fun to stand here and watch. I remember Titus making a big thing about how much he, wanted to come back and actually be able to sightsee here and such, and everyone else just like and unintentionally upsetting everyone else with such comments because, they is where supplies go. Why is they taking so long? No, this is where supplies go. Who's
On
this?
spot, I'll be sponsoring an extraordinary show. Do come. Oh, and I'm Tobley. Yep, it will be splendid indeed. Mark my words, people here and there and merriment everywhere.
Okay, these
Hey,
short,
that sounds like fun.
beaked guys are
Okay,
apparently
well,
just
we'll see you then.
on normal festive spirit now. That's probably one of the
I have a
few
favor
new
to ask of you.
models.
Let's go.
Okay. After all, we're spear hunters.
Righto.
Oh, let's hear him out.
It's like,
Here's the thing,
oh
you see.
god,
My
helping
able assistant
someone.
has come
Ugh.
back. From Luca, of course. Where else? He went to fetch some supplies, which are vitally, crucially important for the show, you see.
Aha.
Go, check on him, right?
Oh, quite.
Why
What a
ask
fast
us?
talker, totally.
Because you are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters hunt spheres.
That settles it.
Right. It's yours if you return my assistant safely back to safety. I'm thinking he must be over in the general vicinity of Jose Temple. Oh, and he's Ipello.
Of course. Well, I'll be picking him next then. Wish I'd gone here first then. Well, sure, it's out, Yish. After we do this mission. Totally, he's got something fun planned. I just know it. Ours an age when even an old coot like me can travel. Pride I beware the fiends and bandits roving around. One of the stories posting lately, isn't it? Just the way that this world transforms from someplace that, shit like this was just something you couldn't do. Not when, like, you weren't part of a faction doing something. It's an interesting little, after-story thing you don't normally get with, JRPG worlds. I can't speak for how the sequels to 13 handle it, because, well, they were 13, and much like 10, how 10 was, in some ways, a corridor simulator. 13 was generally considered a boring corridor simulator, so I know the sequels apparently improved, but just like, And I know the other game sequels didn't, do as much. Dirge of Cerberus was, if I understand, garbage. Crisis Core was a prequel. Final Fantasy IV After Years was basically just more of the same. I should know, I played a chunk of it. Didn't really get a lot out of it, considering I, didn't know who any of these characters were. Give me a moment here. There ain't too many bandits swimming for these parts. Ah, these are the bandits. Ah, stole budget grenade. Well, I'm fairly sure I'm actually heading the wrong way to go into the Moonflow. I did talk about wanting to do some grinding, so... And I'm not in the next combat section, so heh. Okay, what the fuck? Consider me intrigued. Bow. There. Bow, bow, bow. Hey, okay, yeah, their grids are full. Alright, then. Where is... Yuna's almost there. I really should be able to flick through everybody with the flick through a button. Yeah, that's what she looks like. Black Mage. Sweet. Top. Okay, stop proof. Yeah, that's even better up. It's an interesting take compared to 5s, where you have to master each ability individually. I'm gonna be honest here and say that that's kind of that I'm not the biggest fan of that, mostly because what really made 5 work for me was because I could mix and match abilities. If I started with all these already there abilities, and every time I master ability, I had the ability to assign one to another class, that'd be great. And if I say, and mastering them all, pretty much the only reason the master their ability is to, you know, be able to use it and unlock more, but that's just like I prefer continuity, the ability to take something from one class to another. That's why I like the little Bravely Default system I played in that demo on my 3DS. God, they really need to port that to freaking Switch. It's an ongoing series now, dang it. And I know you fucking want to import more shit to 3DS Square. Do it. Still a long way away from getting that up, but I think that's probably the heaviest ability she's got to get up. Wait, what? What was that? The hell was that about, you know? Was that her just talking in Albed?
Over already?
Yuna, marimas.
Yuna, Manibas. That's... Huh. Oh, hello, Hezbaraga. I mean, there are definitely ups to it over the, job system from 5, which, again, outside of a little bit of, Bravery Default, that's my only other experience with the job system.
You're not getting away.
Confident, huh?
But I do like the ability to change shit in combat. It's just, I really like the ability to, you know, take something from one class and mix match. That's not as necessary here because of the whole switching thing, and that definitely adds some stuff, even though I don't do it much right now because I'm, in the middle of mastering my classes. I don't know what the hell to do with these chocobo, I'm saying. Like, it's not a terrible system. It's definitely got its ups and downs, and I mean, it's ups, but heck, I do enjoy the aspects of it, but at the same time, there's also, you know, little things I wish Earth did. But then again, I'm in the beginning of the game and still in the leveling them phase. 5's job system didn't really flourish until like I was right at the end of the game, and since I was playing the a GBA version rather than a Steam version, I didn't have the benefit of boosters. I mean, I could speed up because of the wet methods I was using too, but it wasn't as clean and as efficient as what this lets me do for grinding. No. Let's see what do I want you to pick up next? I think Trigger Happy level 2 is maybe enough for now. Maybe I want to upgrade. Nah. Trigger Happy is like the best part of playing a.
Let's go, Gullwings.
Yeah, let's do it.
Gunner, so. Oh yeah, using the Trigger Happy to combo with the others, so the others can do obscene amounts of damage. Oh yeah.
So what's next?
I think I remember liking it to a degree the first time I played the original version. I did not play the international version, so there is definitely stuff that's going to throw me for a loop. Whoop. I actually, I was going for button spamming and I forgot I have a memory mode. Which is, the cursor memory is absolutely fucking vital to keeping a flow and combo in this one.
Gotcha.
Zenkaide, iku yo?
That reminds me of a trivia fact. Wasn't it that the Al-Bhed we were here, language-wise, we were hearing was just untranslated Japanese, and that over in Japan, the audio, the verbal language we were hearing, they heard was English? I could have sworn I heard that track to at about 10, and probably, if so, that explains the beef bits of what sound like Albed being said by Yuna, even though at this point Yuna doesn't know jack shit about Albed. They got only a few of the primers. Whoop. Boom, boom. It was a little bit of grinding. This isn't exactly, well, admittedly, I've also got the supercharged mode on. Man, that guy went down quick. Oh yeah, it makes sense, and especially because the world's at a point where she doesn't have to hide that anymore. It just took me by surprise when the combat quotes started being in Albed, and I was like, what? Or what sound like Albed. I was like, ah, okay, right. Isn't that actually just Japanese? And that was just a way to...
This is your lucky
we don't
day.
have to translate that.
Too easy.
Yeah, I once a very long time ago, I had this game and played it once. So yeah, I never saw the true ending. And nor any of the other endings really. And then that was it. I have no... Okay, well, at this point, I don't think I can do anything with the Chocobo at this point in the story. Time to go back to the auto battle for just pure grind. But yeah. Like, I remember definitely having fun with it, even though... And such. But it was the original version, not the international version. Some dumbass reason, I didn't even think there was an international version of this game. I knew about Last Mission, but I thought it was the thing the HD version brought in. I didn't know that they... I mean, it makes sense that they would. It just never occurred to me that they did the same thing with... this that they did with 10 and added a whole bunch of extra stuff. Admittedly, I never played that either when I was younger, but whereas, while I never played the international version of 10, I played 10 a lot. This I played once, and that was enough for me. So... But yeah, I was just completely surprised by the creature creator and the other stuff. That's one of the things I actually do have a slight issue with, because, like, I understand that that's an entirely new set of combat stuff added into the game, but I do feel like having to replace a party member with it discourages me from even bothering with the game on a first playthrough, because I've still got to get my main characters leveled up and get all their just spears leveled up. Whereas at least on a follow-up playthrough, I'm already mostly leveled, and I can afford to throw away some time. Again, less of an issue thanks to these wonderful, wonderful boosters. But I remember having trouble beating the boss when I did play it, because I didn't over-level or anything, and I probably didn't do enough of the side stuff either. And, I can only imagine it would have worked if I had been trying to do that and micromanage the creature creator, too. But then again, younger me also had no idea how into a active time battle system. And I absolutely fucking hated it. I don't mind now. But it was my first experience with it, and I just didn't know how to do it. Yeah, in the international version of this game, they added in a, I'm just gonna call it what it is, Pokemon mode. Called the Creature Creator. You don't really do much creature creation. You do monster raising and some customization via equipping them with dress spears and accessories to give them modified abilities, and then feeding them items to develop their primary stuff. But yeah, and the only problem is, well, you gotta swap them out with somebody in the party as is. And the bigger the creature, the more party members it takes up. This Shantak, for instance, boom. And a big part of it is, outside of, you know, earning a extra dress spear, they added in some extra dress spears in this game. I've already unlocked one. You get one right straight away, the Festivalists. But you get there are two others, I believe. And the big thing is, outside of using them for that, the primary thing you want to do with them is raise them until they're powerful enough to complete their unlock all their story stuff, and then get rid of them to make room for more creatures. Because yeah, they do have stories. You can even talk to them. A good number of them aren't even aware they're dead. It's a very peculiar add-on. The most interesting fact of it is, outside of being able to trap monsters, you can also use it to trap humanoids, aka people. And that's a way to add other people into your party that you normally wouldn't have. The demonstration capture is the character of Brother, who just constantly dances in battle and screams party. But you can also get a load of different characters from not only this game, but even the first game, including party characters. Which that's a neat little toss-up in the game that I wouldn't expect. And I could definitely see how that would add to replay value, but outside of that, it's still odd. I mean, I can see it, you know, you've fully mastered the game. Your characters are all max level. So why don't you play with a set of completely different characters? It's just, to me, it would have been more appealing to find a way of working at one of the monsters into combat with you with the other three. But I also understand it was an already created game and they couldn't just do that. There's also, if you haven't heard, the last mission thing, which is I think it's basically a not mini game, but a small sequel game featuring the Gullwings and doing some shit with Shinra, where things went horribly, horribly wrong. I don't know the details, because again, this is my first time playing this version of the games. Since, you know, I got it, but... Alright, I think I've got enough grinding out of this for a while. Let's turn enemy encounters off. Let's see. How's unit on trigger happy? About a third of the way there. Borrowed time's nice. I think I'll swip to sticky fingers. Oh, that's another complaint I have. I cannot just... the L and R buttons let me switch between classes of characters. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. Which stress spear I'm looking at when in abilities, but I can't use them to switch between characters. I didn't quite, unless of course you're outside the abilities themselves. Apparently the R2 button, L2 and R2 button lets you move around while in that section, but they don't do shit here. Almost there with Excalibur. Let's just turn that off. But yeah. You just get a lot of bonus stories and other such to add to replayability of the game. It's just... I think it could have been better integrated if it had been built in the game from the get-go. Also, there's a tournament thing that you can enter them into. And that can get really, really fucking hard. Yeah, perfect if it weren't for the bandits. Shul puff. Shul puff. Shul puff. Ride the shul puff. There are certain quotes from 10 that are permanently burned in my memory. Off the top of my head, it's 2 in particular. Ride the shul puff. And stay away from that summoner. You're a bad man! And they're just permanently etched into my brain there. And whenever something prompts me to remember them, I feel the urge to quote. You just haven't shut up for more than a minute all day. That child just doesn't want to sit still. I mean, that's kind of like most kids. Shubos are so wonderful. Being around Shubos like this helps me forget all my troubles. Oh, hey, it's the same Shoop-Off Jets Guard from last game. I mean, of course it is, because reusing character models. But still. Such a sizable tale. Charming. Well, must be helplessly laid back, but it's really under arduous workers. Wait, okay. It's helpful if all the NPCs in the area have double dialogue instead of just like one knot, because that throws me the fuck off. Whoa, shoot-ups are huge. G'day. Did you know? G'day, Matt. Did you know that God of Islam is gathering place for spa hunters? I apologize for how horrible that was. It wasn't so bad. Okay, it was bad, but it wasn't that bad at the start. But clearly, I need to listen to more Aussies before I can make another attempt at an Australian accent. Just some reason the g'day there just made me think that. Unfortunately, the only ones I do, only one of them actually talks in the Australian accent. The other one is Stankpots, who does. Talking it. Dude's hilarious. Durasmez. Shopuff is snoozing. Come back after she's awake. I'm on Shopuff duty. Oh. Oh, you poor fellow. Oh my god. Because... Look, either it's gonna be a big, huge thing, or more likely, given the way its nose is, it's probably going to be more like a giant bird poop. Just why do you have to make me think about the logistics of Shopuff poo game? I didn't ask for this. It has been a busy day. Game, isn't there supposed to be a mission here? You're telling me there's a mission. There's bandits. Huh. I suppose because it's not a hotspot, it doesn't actually count as being a mission. Weird. Yeah, you had these guys talking about it. Maybe it only unlocks to do later. Oh, that's what I get for focusing on just exploring the world and everything before going in and doing any of the missions. I suppose if that's the case... No harm in, actually... Yeah, no harm in doing Mushroom Rock Road then. I was afraid that would start a big mission or something, but maybe not yet. Oh.
Ah, it's those creeps again.
The LeBlanc idiots.
Maybe there's a sphere here.
It's our turn to do the following.
Well, no, that actually is a mission and story you can do.
Good to see you again, Lady Yuna. You haven't forgotten me, have you?
Ah, yes. Oh! Right. Yeah, now I remember him from the Eternal Calm thing. You talked to him for a brief bit, he talks a brief bit in that, and then, yeah. Seriously, the visuals on that thing were a mess. The audio was fine, but some of it just did not make a lot of sense. Like, you're on the Albed boat in the middle of the ocean, and Walker just runs on back home.
Yibel, isn't it? You're in the Youth League.
Ha! You really do remember me. I am truly honored, Lady Yuna. Since that day we first spoke, the Youth League has been conducting a sphere hunt of its own. We, the Youth League!
Oh, he's giving a big...
Klasko, take it from here.
We, the Youth League, to better our understanding of Spira's past,
Okay, I like this guy.
in our search for ruins and spheres.
Oh, that's enough! Those two guys are getting away.
Did LeBlanc's men pass through here?
Yes, they said they're here to take care of our fiend
I love
problem.
that. He gets ready to make a big speech and then immediately forgets what he actually has to say and has Klasko do it. And from the way Klasko is repeating it, he's probably gotten tired of repeating it.
You see, the Youth League is in preparation for an
I
important
do
operation
like how,
leaving
at
our
least
patrols
especially at this
short-handed.
point, how
As a result,
silly the
road
tone
to
of this game
headquarters has been
is.
overrun with fiends. Be warned, unless you can defeat the fiends on the road, you will not be able to pass. So, are you ready to run the gauntlet?
Sure, we're game.
Understood. Expect to encounter fiends until you reach the vicinity of the lift. Fight your way through them and proceed to headquarters. That's it. Good luck.
That's it.
Glasgow?
Good luck.
Glasgow, show them the way.
Of course. This way, please.
Yeah, let's hunt some fiend.
Sure, let me go talk to these people real quick. There are machines that is they mocking that we have had refurbished. Some we expedited from the desert, others we purchased from Bavel. Oh wow! Even New Bavel is New Yevon has changed a lot if they're willing to. Whoop. Nah, I'll go there after I do this. Has changed a lot if they're actually willing to sell people their sacred machina. Ah, yes. One of the places you found. I'm not sure if you found one of the celestial weapons here or if just a unique weapon. But I know you found something. I think it was applied to the Meehan's weapon. These kicker robots are ridiculous. I just looking at running around with one of its leg like that. I mean, I get that that leg is specialized for kicking, but it kind of makes it really bad at actually getting.
Are you understood? Expect to encounter.
Yeah.
Fight your way through.
I accidentally left, so I
Glasgow?
turned it off.
Show them the way.
Of course. This way, please.
Yeah, just limping forward. Their temples fell, people of the spirit began banging together, and the guy into the former Crusaders. The League is busy making arrangements to take on the new Yevon party. The leader of the League is Mevin Nuj, a warrior who fears not even death.
You seem down.
Well, a lot has
Alright, so I
happened
was
since
expecting
you
to
brought
get
us
some
the
stuff
column.
with Klosko, but
I ended up following Captain Lucille. When she joined the Youth League, so did I. But I'm still stuck playing tour guide. Ugh.
yeah.
You know, all I want is to ride on a chocobo faster than the wind.
Did I when I recommended you go do something with the chocobos last game? You know, become a breeder or something. Doesn't seem like you're doing real well with the whole actual soldier thing. Klosko. Poor Klosko. You leave the short ahead. Help them out by clearing out the fiends along Mushroom Rock Road. Fiends will attack more often under cover of fog. Proceed with caution. Reach the lift headquarters. And up we go. Man, this reminds me of how much of a pain the Dark Aeon bosses were here. The best way to fight those free, if you're unaware, was to, oh. I forgot to turn that off since I'm entering this area. Oh boy, it's, really making my screen look like shit. Nah, thunder won't do much against them. I do like the fact there are accessories that'll give you elemental abilities. That was a neat concept to add in. And I actually had elements that could have gone good against them, but... it must have been getting dark because I wasn't fighting the fiends. Whoop. Yep, it's doing it again, which means I'm due for another encounter.
Let's go, Go-Wings! Yeah, let's do it! Alright!
Ice brand. Come on, Yuna. I got Yuna set up with the blizzard thing.
Cold spell coming.
Man, it's been taking a bit to go down. Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay, never mind. It just randomly does this. Wow, that's singularly awful. There we go. Just keep getting those ability scores up. Yeah. I do wish that trigger. That is one side effect of this system. No, there is definitely no runoff. If someone else kills something before someone else's attack prompts, it looks like it doesn't even go on anyone else. Or at least maybe that's just the case with how Trigger Happy works. Come on. Let me jump over there. Oh? Okay, I guess there's nothing to go get over there. Oh, yeah, it's weird nonsensical, but yeah, the Dark Mega Sisters were here, and wow, they were just singularly awful. Really? Okay, so you can get chain attacks. It's just because I got interrupted that no chain prompted. Okay, so it does. It just takes too long that it's usually not very useful. Well. Boom, boom, boom. This alternative leveling system such does remind me of
Oh, wow. Lady Yuna.
where LeBlanca's
It's me, Elma.
people
It's been
go.
so long. Wow, you've
Oh
really
yeah,
changed.
you were the other part of the
How are
class
you?
girls
Never
crew,
better.
or
Now that
was
I'm in
Seal's
the youth
crew.
league, I've always got something to do. Hey, you made it past all the fiends. Nice work. Go on, step aside.
Right away, Captain.
But yeah, reminds me somewhat of Tales of
Wow,
Symphonia's
look at you.
title system.
Not bad, huh?
I kind of liked how that lets you control your leveling. That was a neat way. I was wondering, I streamed that a while back. It's I got the entire thing preserved on YouTube, but I think I have 1 or 2 clips from it on here, on Twitch too. You scored a Heart of Flame garment grid. It was a neat one. Well, presumably that gives you fire shit. The Youth League is at the top of the list. Commander Lucille is up there. Ah, yeah, okay. Let's see. Heart of, yep. Thunder. Those are both very good if I feel like I'm going to be going up against primarily fire or thunder enemies. Equipping that just to get the fire year. Otherwise, first step is generally pretty good. Well, at least until I'm set up to take it to open the gates and do the special summoning thing. Special dress sphere. Man, the big thing right now, it's just secret cloak and dagger type stuff. Please proceed. You sure show those fiends. Nice work. I'm sorry, what? Is one of these things just literally favorite outfit? Hold the frickin' phone. Is one of the fucking stats effects in this game called Itchy? Really? I don't think I've ever heard of that one before. Sanity Preserver. Well, if it was something original for this game, it, yeah, okay, one thing I think is I gotta change with how that, text pop out looks. I can read the dialogue perfectly, but I cannot make out people's names every time. Most of the time, but sometimes the colors don't work. Oh. Well, I could sort of see how that would make sense in the unique status effects for the mechanics in this game. Man, that'd fuck you up if you were focusing in on only one dress sphere and left the others to wither. But at the same time, it still feels a little just a touch silly, which I think actually, you know, rather fits a lot of the tone of this game. That's probably the thing that took me by the most surprise in this playthrough. How comical a lot of the tone in this game is right now. Since I'm past the mission, a lot of the scenes just feel fairly lighthearted, silly. I mean, for God's sakes, there's that fucking Charlie's Angels-esque introduction the characters have. Well, at least that's the feel it gives me. And a lot of the back and forth between characters is lighthearted banter. I'm not complaining, I just wasn't prepared for it, which, yeah, apparently that's an aspect of this game that completely left my mind. That's saying something, because I still remember a lot of aspects of this game connected to that. It just didn't fall through that the rest of the game was just as silly as those moments. They were just not silly and attached to those things that I'm not too fond of. Let's see how our abilities are progressing. Trigger Happy level 3 is on its way. past the halfway point at least. Sticky Fingers is a long way out. Oh, good. Excalibur was mastered when I didn't see it. That's good. It just leaves Armor Break and Magic Break before new stuff gets unlocked. Well, I presume the new stuff would be unlocked first. Maybe I have to get the Assault and the passive. How the heck do I get this stuff? Trying to see if there's some point to begin jumping down. Speaking of an awkward element to the game, the platforming. Now, I'm not going to particularly hold an advanced game, because even 10 had some platforming element to it here and there. It's just... And it's not even that uncommon. A lot of JRPGs seem to like including platforming elements into their combat. Not their combat, but into their non-combat gameplay, and it always feels a little weird. Like, I think there are ways you could do to make it work, but it'd have to be an RPG platformer, and it just feels a little, I don't know, off to have the this very limited platforming. I can jump and such, but only in certain areas. I can climb, but only in certain areas. It just feels a little, weird and off. That's a general complaint, and I'm not going to hold it particularly against this game, because, like I said, it's far from the first and far from the last that does it. It just,
This is Youth League headquarters. The Youth League was formed a year ago by people who opposed New Yevon. Its members claim that in the hands of New Yevon, Spira would only repeat its past mistakes.
and thus I get the first big in-year introduction to the big political factions. New Yevon and I'm sorry, I got distracted by the kids attempting to ward me away with swords they can't really wield. Or... Are these kids just randomly running up to strangers and waving giant hunks of sharp metal at people? Yeah, maybe I have to rethink my impressions of the Youth League as a group. If that's a fucking thing. That is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, them and New Yevon. I remember the generalities of the groups, but it's only vaguely at this point. What even is that they mounted their flag to outside of it? Some repurposed wreckage from the gun? That must be it. No, but seriously, this is actually a lot kind of messed up now that I'm actually paying attention to it. Like, they're just running up and waving their giant hunks of sharp metal at any of the adults. There's many enemies. We can't let our guards down. I don't believe this is a point when you start making exclusive story choices just yet, but if it is, well, I'll just say it here. Since this is the first playthrough, I plan on going with New Yevon. Since A, I've never seen that one before, so it'll be a complete surprise to me. And B, even with this, I still feel like I'm more instinctively inclined to go with the, not the New Yevon guy, I mean, not the New Yevon, but the Youth Guard people, Youth Guard, these fucks. That was the worm organization I got them mixed up with. Over New Yevon, just because of the whole, well, old Yevon problems. It is, how do you say, an arm inspection. Inspect my deliver the Youth League. Phew, so many machine weapons delivered for Youth League. I want to talk to this guy, but he's fucking right. Wait. Wasn't there a guy standing right there? Oh, he moved. Ah, I'm in the inspector's assistant. Yeah, stop moving. We travel the air for spirit, examining machines delivered by the faction. This man, once the calm came, so I joined the Loose League. Commander was May Van Nuge's right hand. She ran to all the League's troops. Our officers are currently in conference with them. Please do not disturb them. Yeah, I do not remember these people. Van Nuge is such a fearless warrior that he has been called a Death Seeker. Yeah. Yeah, that is my general impression just from both during last game and this one. Old Yevon was kind of a shit show. I understand perfectly how it makes perfect sense that it popped up and even is still a relevant faction, because even a lot of the people, the middlemen and low-level people within the faith, had no idea what the fuck was going on and were actually trying to help people and shit. And it understands how a lot of those people, combined with the older people who grew up on it, would hold onto it and cling to it and want to, you know, try to salvage it and bring it to what it was meant to be in their eyes rather than what it was. But at the same time, it makes sense that, you know, a lot of people in the universe are like, oh god, no. It's a fucking horrible idea. It's not even a little fronting or anything. Like, this really is up his alley. Saying Sarah's true past has opened my eyes to Yevon's crimes. I mean, it's definitely an interesting and actually serious storytelling element to examine. And I do like the fact that it does a lot to the story, and that I'm happy they give you the choice. It's just, I wonder how many people's instinctual first choice is to team up with the successors to Yevon.
It's been too long, Lady Yuna. I am Lucille, commander of the Youth League forces.
It's good to see you.
But yeah, it's gotta say something about how
I am
little
glad to find you well.
cared for this game when I
As you
first
can
played
see,
it.
I have joined the Youth League
That
to aid in the fight for a
Most
new
of what I
spirit.
remember out of this
consider
game
it
is
my
either
duty.
the big, very
Mage
big
Nuge,
strokes.
Our leader has been hoping for an audience with my lady for some time. Unfortunately, he is planning a mission of great import and will be occupied well into the night.
And a lot,
I am
and
terribly sorry,
stuff
but I
related
must
to
ask that you
characters
return
from
another
the
day.
last game.
Oh, it's no trouble.
My apologies.
The Youth League's looking for spheres too, right?
Yes.
There
knowledge
are
of the
stuff in this
past is
game
the
that
key
sticks
to the
in.
future, so says
The first
maven. It is with these words in mind
mission
that
of the
we
game, the
seek
second
spheres
mission of the
yore.
game.
The mission we are planning also revolves around a sphere, but I am sorry. I had best say no more. It is not a matter to be discussed openly.
No, I suppose not.
My apologies.
A certain mission involving infiltration. We all know the one. Some details about the in-game shit. some bits from another mission that I'm not even sure when that happens. But yeah, it's like, it's not like I hated the game. It's just that a lot of this game seems to have passed from my memory, and I clearly didn't remember it all that well. I didn't even realize how little I remembered it until I started playing this. And I'm just wondering how much of that was just like edgy teenage nonsense going, ugh, a girly game, to some of these things and just wanting nothing to do with it. Like how, you know, a lot of people in that era reacted to Wind Waker with edgy teenage nonsense. Oh, this looks terrible. Even though it's one of the best looking games in the entire fucking franchise. Even before it got the HD facelift.
There sure do seem to be a lot of weirdos around here. The Youth League is a motley bunch. Some members certainly have, questionable pasts. Just the other day, a very valuable sphere was stolen almost as soon as we discovered it. The Thief League? No. Few here would go that far.
The Thief
Most of
League?
us are very devoted. We work hard with Maven Nuge towards our goal of building a new Spira. But the Maven insists that none be turned away, and so the occasional bad seed does slip through.
Like,
But I can think of
LeBlanc
nothing
and their
more
crew,
heartening
given we
than were the
followed
Lady
them
Una to
here.
join our cause. That would do the League much good.
Wait. Holy shit, I didn't even notice them there. Beachin!
Why, Lady Una, I believe it's been fully 2 years. This calls for a celebration. Perhaps you'd like to hear a story.
Oh my, yes. Anything but... One of the best things about 10 was talking to Meechin. Admittedly, I thought it would go somewhere that it didn't, but I'm thinking that the place I thought it was going to go is in this game. Which, if it is, then I really like where it's going with that.
These past 2 years
I'm being vague because even I don't know. I'm remembering
With
right.
sin defeated and Yevon's terrible deception exposed for all to see, it is safe to say Spira was in a state. Why, I would be delighted. The Seekers scoured Spira for ancient spheres hidden in nooks and crannies over the ages. They studied the images recorded in those spheres, for they hoped
I
to
skipped.
find
Apparently,
begin
this still
clues
makes you
to
skip
true
a
nature of
bit.
Spira's past.
I'm unhappy I
Over
skipped that
time,
beginning
the
part.
search for spheres grew quite popular. Some even pursued it as a profession. They, of course, are the sphere hunters, the good, the bad, and the ugly. To be sure.
And I feel like
majority are
the game's
interested
creators
only in
really
the
thought you
excitement
wouldn't
and
like
adventure
this.
of it all. But it is doubtful they comprehend the gravity of their search for truth. Very doubtful.
But
Doubtful?
Doubtful indeed. Where was I? The founder of the Seekers was a man by the name of Tremor. Before the fall of sin, Tremor had been a priest in the orders of the
ah, yes, that name
With the
does.
Seekers, he had the perfect means of revitalizing Spira, or so one would have thought. But then, just one short year ago, Tremor founded yet another organization, the New Yevon Party. It was all quite sudden. He took the many spheres collected by the Seekers and hoarded them all.
That
to
does make it
himself.
sound even shadier.
Naturally, this angered those
It
who
is
had
very
hoped to use
long.
the
I'm going
spheres
to
as a
listen to it,
key
though. I
unlock
like
Spira's
Meechin.
past. What awoke in Tremor's heart that drove him to do this, none can say, save Tremor himself. I should very much like to ask him. But sadly, he has vanished. New Yevon would not release its spheres. Yet,
I mean,
surprisingly,
I
a great
understand that
number
there are
of
a lot of lore people who
rallied to
don't
its
like it.
cause.
I watch another streamer who just
Their
go,
motto was
ugh, at
one
this.
thing at a time. It worked to great effect. It played on people's fears of the rapid changes sweeping over Spira. It gave them something
But
to
it gives a lot
cling
of
to.
context for
But
literally
there
everything.
were others who still harbored ill will toward the name of Yevon. And the man who united them, it was none other than Nuge, the Maven, that is, leader of the Youth League. Nuge was a member of the Crusaders. He is a powerful man, once renowned for his fearlessness in battle.
Never heard of him in the first game, though.
History led him to devote himself to the Seeker's cause. With them, he worked to collect spheres.
Sounds like he was almost certainly one of the people who probably was ecstatic for the whole Outfit collaboration that fell apart.
Nuge gathered like-minded people and formed the Youth League, drawing its support mainly from Spear's younger generation. The League soon matched New Yevon in size.
So yeah,
as the
older
organization
people
grew,
generally
so
fled to
did
the
responsibilities
Yevon, younger people went to
of its
Youth League.
leader. I came here hoping to speak with Maven Nuge, but he is busy in meetings, and I was turned away at the door. Pity. Looking at all the young people gathered here to take part in the League's
Because I do not remember any of these details, and this is actually very good to be reminded of what's actually happening.
So much energy, so much time. While I, on the other hand, have grown weary of the passing of many years. I travel Spear, gathering knowledge, only to have it slip my mind a moment later. Just between you and me, I don't even remember how old I am. Oh, might I ask you one small favor?
Ah, yes.
What is it?
I'd like to shake your hand. If it's not too much trouble. To touch just once the hand that defeated
I'm going to start playing something here that feels very appropriate thing here. Oh, good, he paused. That's the only fucking thing I would say. It needs pause moments. I was getting strong Kapora Gabora vibes there with the options. That was, by the way, a cover of Kapora Gabora's theme song from Ocarina of Time called "Brevity is Wit" by Zaz. I did not have my thing for displaying set up at the moment, so yeah. That was just. Yeah. I don't think... Man, the game really does seem determined to make you not like... That you might not like Meat Chin.
Oh, thank you. Now this old scholar can go in peace.
Don't say that.
Your hand.
Is something wrong?
No, it is nothing. Lady Yuna, you have my thanks.
Okay, see, that just raises my suspicions along one of the things. And the thing is, like I said, I played it before, so I can't... I'm not saying them because I don't want it to be confirmed if I'm right. And so I'm just leaving them vague. I played it before. If my suspicions are right, then the thing that I'm really just remembering something and not suspicious of something. Oh, hey, there's a path down here to run. I just noticed that off to the side. But TLDR, a bunch of spear hunters found a bunch of shit. One of the most capable of them reacted to something he found with, oh no, response. just barely beside the, whoop. Load zone. God damn it. Yeah, fuck it. There we go. The load zone for the area. But the General T, yeah, that was, found something that made him apparently decide he needed to revive the old religion. The fact it wasn't some of the older people and the, Yevonites looking to bring back everything they devoted their lives to the way they saw it. But instead, a spear hunter is definitely a interesting implication about what could possibly be actually going on, especially with the whole vanish fucking thing. Meanwhile, the guy who found it at the Youth League sounds very much like, this shit is suspicious as fuck. I'm gonna be countering your goddamn crap.
We won!
An empty win.
I will say, one criticism is, as funny as those options were, I do kind of wish it would, you know, have him talk a bit, then stop, and then, so I could take a moment to digest what the fuck he's saying, then go on to the next thing, because that was very overwhelming, and there were absolutely some details that slipped from my mind. Aha, there is something down there. Now, how do I get down? Well, way I know how. Oh, aha. Yeah, I see it. I was gonna just run along the edge until I found something, a way of getting in there. Let's see what else is down here. But yeah, that is probably the only real complaint. It doesn't really give you time to process what Meechin is saying. Meechin often broke his shit up in the last game. Into either multiple stories or... Wow, okay, this is actually seems much bigger than it was in 10. I'm like, some of this is here, but I definitely couldn't run around here as much, so... Kudos for properly expanding this area. And there's the door leading to somewhere.
This one ain't no good.
This is where these fucks went to.
What are you doing?
Let's get out of here. We must inform the boss.
That little tiptoe dance.
Hey, they dropped something.
Oh, hey, another Crimson
Finders
Spear.
keepers.
Crimson Spear 9, another story bit. Well, that's certainly having a reaction. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. So, 9 somethings I need to get to unlock that. I'm going to pursue... Who the fuck are you?
Hey, long time no see. Remember me?
Oh, hey, yeah. I remember you. You're the, one of the Summoner brothers. The one
Glad
who
to
dragged
hear
a kid along.
How have you been?
I joined up with the Youth League, and that's been keeping me pretty busy.
Oh, I'm a sphere hunter now.
I'm feeling like this has gotta be the end
that
of the
sounds
game
great.
thing.
Trying out a new way of life. Actually, Passe's a sphere hunter now, too. He's the leader of the Kinderguardians. Be nice to him if you see him.
How's Isaru?
What? Fucking what? God, what are you doing, Spira? You drag a kid along as a guardian to ultimately get involved in a fight against sin. And now you have a special little kid spear seeker group called the Kinderguardians. I was amused by the pun last stream when I found that in Kilika. I'm less so now. Like, God, that just sounds horrendous. I mean, then again, they were letting those kids run around. It's not even about running around with giant sharp pieces of metal. It's running around with giant sharp pieces of metal and then fucking trying to smack people with them.
The Youth League discovered this place, you know. It's called the Den,
of Woe.
It was sealed around the time of Operation Mayhem.
Oh.
And Isaru?
So there's actually stuff to do with the avoiding the topic. Isaru's in the New Yevon.
The seal can supposedly be broken with the right combination of spheres.
You're not. He doesn't want to talk about.
Off limits until we can conduct a more thorough investigation. So I'll have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry.
So someone put up that weird door during Operation Mayhem of all things to seal this off. And it's obviously plot important because the whole of that entire story bit. And the fact that it's until later investigation. And yeah,
this
he just
place is off
limits. Please leave. Yeah. Well, I'm trying, but the fucking camera's fucking with me. I was going to explore the rest of Rock Road, but I actually have part of a mission to hit up and yeah, oh, that's another mission. Oh, you're from a youth organization and you're a good guy, but you give these kids weapons and command them to slaughter and everything. You're suddenly a bad guy. Good one. No, it was definitely Luca I was told the high pillow with that, I think. No, it was to Jose Temple, that's right. Though it does remind me that Luca's got that spear breaker thing, but I can't actually do anything but play practice. Oh, that's another one. I do not like a minigame that you could theoretically get locked out of for failing enough times. And that's what it feels like in a lot of ways with that, with the whole fact that if you lose coins. And you can't just buy new coins. Yeah, you find them or just the... Like, maybe it just sounds worse than it actually is, but that's still just... That shit throws me off all the time. Throws me off. Alright, okay, is the Hope Pillow I'm looking for in here? No. Oh, I didn't talk to this guy last time. But then he's starting to farm up, but that's why there's no one to move in. Make sure it's a temple, but times really are changing. Maybe the hot pillow is in the temple. No, I'm not seeing him. I don't think he's in either of the rooms. Oh, the guy who was flirting with both Yuna and Pain.
In the Beacon El.
Oh.
Show the letter to a woman named Nadala in the Beacon El Desert.
I always call it the Bacchanal, but Beacon does sound better, actually, yeah. There's Ray's guy, yeah. Maybe he's on the bridge. Come on, Mr. Hopello, I need to find you for your shady-ass business partner. Boom, 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 boom. Heh. That's useful, having all these ways of fast traveling around, but... Well, I'm not exactly looking to get into any fights at the moment. Also because I'm looking for that fucking Alpello. I will turn that back off, though, because I actually do want to get a few of them. Good old grinding. Yeah, I barely had to do any grinding, honestly, in 10. The biggest point of well, at least on-screen timing, I had to do a lot to get the bonus bosses. Oh god, the bonus bosses, but... The biggest one was when I wanted to get to pay off the money Waka wanted for... not Waka. Waka. Oh, that's his name, right? Waka? Wanted for a loan to give me the discount later on in the game. I will say the combat sometimes looks a little off, and with the fact that people can actually run into each other and get caught in this game. That's never something I've even really seen with any form of active time battle system before. And it threw me for a loop, and I thought it might have been like a glitch, but no, it turns out positioning is actually important to the combat. I'm just like, that's just weird. Not bad, just odd. Yep, and another guy with shit to ride over here. Another one down. Riku, you keep getting knocked out. Let's see what we got here. 409 for Trigger Happy level 3. Sticky Fingers is a long way from getting done. Magic Break and Delay. Ooh! And that unlocked Delay Attack. That will probably unlock whatever this is. But it might not. But I totally use this guy to get back just so I can go talk to the guy at the Moonflow. Curious, during my tin run, I got Lulu in the ride. That might have been heavily. Oh, that's where he is, near the Jose Temple. I had it. Okay. Look, that might have been heavily to do with the fact that there was a little point when the game gave me the option to flirt with Lulu, and I fucking took it. And it actually shocked me when I grew up later. Like, wait, that scene could have someone else there? Because I pretty much always took that option now, and that plus a few other things is always enough to ensure Lulu. Hello there, it's not like the trouble. That's what's wrong, but how it'll take forever to get to the point.
Oh,
I'm in trouble.
You're Tobley's assistant?
Near the temple,
Yes.
actually added. Okay.
Are you friends of the chief?
You sure are. You just sit back and let the goings
It was just
escort
definitely
you
not
back
something
to
I was
Tobley.
actually thinking how that would work.
Thank you.
Alright, so... This is the freaking mission it was talking about. Okay. This is the cargo thing I gotta protect from bandits. I was just... It was even in the still the same area. I just thought when it said at the Jose Temple, I go to Jose Temple. Then it's got the cargo. I'll chase them down, take it back. You'll lose the cargo if they get away. Switch wagon and it's cargo safely to the moon flow.
Oh no, bandits, we are under siege.
Wow, okay, you are not wrong about that one being a slow talker. That is quite a reaction speed you got there, bud. Oh. Whoop. Had that on. Not like it makes much of a difference. I probably would be having a little bit less health. I am kind of ridiculously over leveled for this part of the game. Lead me to Moonflow. Okay, yeah, I am. Huh.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's some guys waiting up there. This is monumentally trivial to deal with. I still feel like doing actual story content with Supercharge on. Oh, no you don't. Thank God these guys are idiots. If you just run straight, you might outrun me. Want to make sure she gets a proper attack in, because I'm pretty sure stealing does not get you action points. Yep. Very obvious bandit up there, waiting the ambush. I was honestly expecting the guy to jump down at you. I was expecting to, but apparently I wasn't expecting it. I was trying to. I was just expecting it to bottleneck me like that. At that point.
Oh no, bandits, we are under siege.
Okay, that one actually managed to give me a slip of where he was fucking going, but that still did not work out for him. Well.
Don't hold out on me.
Well.
Too easy.
Now. Stealing to try to get more money. Oh, God. Okay. The pathfinding on these guys is fucking horrendous. The guy actually managed to get some fucking distance because I was in a combat fucking thing. There we go. And attack.
Piece of cake.
Oh yeah, definitely overleveled for this point in the game, but that just helps long term. It means that come second playthrough, I can dedicate a lot of my time to doing those bonus characters and shit. Well, that was
Oh, you've returned.
a relatively unpainful escort mission. Could have been worse.
Yep, of course you've been most helpful. With this, the show is just a step away from smashing success. Here, as promised.
Ah, the gun mage. I thought the gunner was the one with the blue magic, but that must be what the gun mage is.
Oh, and take this with you two for everything you've done.
I do like magic gunner. That is sex up I rather like. Gotta see what that one's
It's such
about.
a good fuzzy feeling meeting reliable people persons such as yourselves. Yes, sirree.
You're very welcome.
Just remember, it was the Gullwings that helped you out.
But yeah, that reminds me. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the when you think bad escort missions? What's the escort mission? Okay, so the gun mage is the true blue mage, and the gunner is the archer. Alright. Well, I like gun stuff either way. I do remember there was blue bullet. Saying somewhere. I guess I got that mixed up with the gunner and gun mage. That is definitely a branch of magic I don't do a lot with in usually in Final Fantasy. Even my playthrough of 5, I basically never did anything with blue magic, so it can be interesting. It's just, yeah. Let's see, Helios Guard. Oh, Rest of Sleep. Gives you sleep and bio. SOS. Use Protect. Oh, and hitting that thing means you automatically get an auto protect procced. Interesting. Sounds like it'd be an interesting thing to get off early in battle. Set yourself up so that the character you actually want to play as, yet you switch to at the start of the battle, and boom, auto protect. I definitely don't remember doing much with these when I played it before, though, so that probably also hurt my ability to complete the game. But yeah, when you think bad escort missions, what escort mission sticks out firmly in your mind as the icon? I don't know what the best way to put it. The one that you think of. For me, it will always be that one with Lance from Yeah, it's honestly been a while since I've played an escort mission game outside of something like this. If that really counted an escort mission, really, with the way it was. Unless you count BioShock Infinite as one giant one. For me, I will never forget that one from Vice City with Lance. I think, yeah, it was specifically, I think it was Vice City Stories. And you were teaming up as Lance. It might not even have been a full escort mission. It just always comes to mind when I think of that. Since I just talked about it, it popped up in my mind because of how fucking frustrating it was. Because the dumbass would keep getting himself killed. I am still bitter over that. That was probably my if not my first, probably the most memorable frustration with that. Yeah, really the only reason I'm even using Healing Wind at the moment is because I want somebody with healing magic in case I'm actually in trouble and shit. Not that that's likely.
Busy, busy, busy. Starting now, that is. Do wish me luck. Busy, busy, busy. Starting now.
Not that I'm likely to use the gun mage. I will stay up here and work. I can start working now? Is it time to work? Okay. Yes, guys, it is time to work. Well, that takes care of that mission there. Actually, you know what? That is very interesting. Might use that instead of, along with... Festivus is there because I don't really know what that does. I really should at least pop that off in battle once to experiment with it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have Yuna's next class be a gun mage. And as for this, plot important it might be, not a big fan. Maybe it'll suck less once I've unlocked a bunch of abilities. But priority-wise, it's down the list. Actually, yeah, I think I will go just run down here to the combat area and give that one a try. Swap out for a different one. Let's see. Let's see. Blue bullet is already baked in. Scan. Shell cracker. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's. Oh, that's neat. Specialized damage multipliers based on enemy type. I don't have Fiend. Yeah. What is Fiend Hunter? Because clearly I don't have it already unlocked in here. Oh, that's really good. Okay, that one's gonna be the next one I get with Gun Mage. I probably will just because I do actually really like the gunner aesthetic in these games, and I don't think I did much with it.
It's all in the wrist.
First of all, let's just go ahead and swap out to Festivus, because I haven't done anything with that. I want to try it. If I'm not interested in it, I'll probably swap out for something else. Oh, that kind of festival. Okay. That's...
Let's leave our worries behind and have us some fun!
Okay, I like the aesthetics of that translation with the fireworks. I wonder if each character gets their own unique ones or it's just similar. And yeah, it's just party time, it seems. Let's see, these are from the items I've got equipped. Festivals. Oh, and that's why it's called they're elemental sandals, because my character's wearing sandals. Oh! They're area effect weapons. That was a very delayed effect with your weapon there, Yuna. Oh, it's random. Okay, not area effect. And that's less interesting. Well, that's neat. And I kind of wish the game would let me, you know, examine the new neat outfits in higher detail. Alright. I like how that transformation sequence is initiated. I do like that. They transform into sparklers, and she uses that to conduct the transformation.
Prepare for a phantasmagoric panoply of magical power. Your abilities will be mine.
Sorry. I was rather taken aback by the Magi Babble word salad they just threw out. I was not expecting that from frickin' Yuna. Of all people. Obviously, I ain't got nothing.
So what's your weakness?
That actually does look sort of like the weapon, the thing on the cone on the end of that weapon. Only 188 HP? Wow, okay, these guys are... Resistances. Apparently it's either capable of... No, it's in the resistance section. It must mean it doesn't... It's resistance. Of course it's resistant to itchy. Why would it be effective? Okay, that either means it gives itchy or it's resistant to it. Which, I mean, makes sense. I wonder what those two little symbols in the corner are. Faintly distinguished by the 4 trademark horns. Let me back. Well, that's pretty much it. Okay, but... Okay, I know Blue Bullet is the blue mage in the game, but... I know you had to use Lancet with blue magery on Kamari. How the hell did that work for... Yuna? Now... That is... I gotta look that up to find out how that works. Because I'm curious. Okay, damage is special skill set. So, Fiend Hunter... Okay, Fiend Hunter is what the multiplier thing was. So, because I don't have any of them unlocked, though, I don't have the group name. That explains why. Okay, that is a neat thing. Yeah, you learn their skills and everything, and then you can do extra damage to them too. It's immune to silence too. But how does Blue Bullet... Huh. Oh, right, that's right. Some abilities and such are, oh. Well, I suppose that's one plus for the, stress sphere system that I had already forgotten since I looked up yesterday. That abilities you unlock and you master remain mastered if they appear in another, stress sphere's, setting. Which is actually pretty useful. But yeah. But it looks like most of the gun mage stuff does not in fact appear outside their stuff because it requires that special gun mage weapon. Huh. Okay, but how does the blue bullet ability work? That is what I'm trying to find out. I don't... I kind of assumed it might tell me, but now I realize that isn't as obvious. I do like the idea of turning the blue mage thing into a gun thing instead. And combining it with being able to do extra damage to the enemies. Oh, okay, so yeah. So, okay, yeah, so you do learn it if you get hit by an ability. Oh. But unlike it, but each character has to get hit individually, so... Again, you'll really want your dedicated blue mage. And I have to use confusion on certain enemies. Oh, that's right. One of the things you can do with the creature capture thing is take advantage of the fact that you have these fiends. Sometimes ones with blue bullets you can't get anywhere else. And it gives you another option to learn it. Yeah, you can learn it in the Fiend Arena, apparently, with the exception of one. Only one of them. I'm just trying to find out, do I need to be in blue gun mage to learn it? I'm starting to think, yeah, you have to. That's somewhat inconvenient. I prefer Kamari's way of learning it. There also aren't that many of them. I'm just gonna see if this thing has anything to teach me. Nah. Doesn't look like it's on the list of things with neat shit. Well. So.
All right.
It's a neat look, though. That's probably one of the big things against blue magic in any Final Fantasy game. It basically means, yeah, you absolutely have to take up a slot or something with it. Like, even with 5 system, where you could just set it and forget about it, I always prefer just having something that was actually useful and contributing. It's awesome when it's fully maxed out. Well, supposedly. I didn't really make much use of Kamari by the end of that game. It was, I believe, Titus, Yuna, and Waka. No, Riku that I had nearly maxed out. The Waka was getting close. So Kamari kind of sat by the wayside, all lonely and shit. That does give me the question how Blue Mage shit interacts with these guys. Oh yeah, well, mostly everything. Those bonus bosses, some of the ones you go up against in the Monster Arena, but especially the Dark Aeons and shit. Yeah, if you aren't aware, 10 had stuff added in with its international and HD version. The Dark Aeons, and if you beat all of them, the bonus boss, Penance, who is complete and utter bullshit. I had to resort to Zamato Cheese, Yojimbo's one-shot thing to do it. Only time I've really ever even used it in that game. Everything else was kind of pathetic at that point, but motherfucker, near maxed out stats, and that shit was clowning on me. Right, so Blaster, White Wind, Dark Roof. Nothing. Initiative. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That wasn't as much a concern, but for me at the time, because I usually lost steam for grinding by that point, and only did what I needed to, you know, keep progressing. But the beautiful boosters make that very easy to deal with. Yeah, Sin was goddamn pathetic. I had to deliberately job to make that fight last a little longer. The same with Jet and everything. Just, Let's see, SOS Protect. Popper. MP Absorb with Turbo Black Magic. That's a neat combo. I kind of like the initiative, so. Not that I'm really gonna make much use of it again. But. Penance is very much on the other end of that. I absolutely believe that Penance was the game makers looking at all the people doing what we did against Sen and going, yeah, we need to fix that, and creating a bullshit OP super boss. I honestly don't think, even with a fully optimized setup, with following the best strategies possible, I would have it would be anything but a complete struggle to win.
Rides.
Oh!
Shoe puff.
I can actually ride the shoe puff now. Well, I did complete the mission, and I think the next area on my list was Guado Salam, so...
Rides all aboard!
Ah, I was almost thinking they were going to repeat this animation from the last game, but no, they made their own one. Spire is mine to explore, and where shall I go next? No one will be totally free to do as you please. Behind its inventory at the moonflow of late. Get anything valuable and you can bet the bands will be on you in no time. That was a funny giggle. You can tell one Habala from another one anyway. The Shilpush is still very big-ish. I am French intrigue working. Just like I knew it was gonna be tough. Hell, I had trouble when I tried far too early some of the Dark Aeons. So I knew Penance was gonna be bad. I was warned Penance was gonna be bad. It's another thing entirely to go up against Penance and just realize how just outclassed you are. To such a ridiculous degree. Thankfully, they left the Zamato cheese in there for if you can pull it off and get lucky. Which isn't that hard when you've got a lot of money saved up and deliberately got them to like you a lot so right beforehand. Here, monkey, come on down. I'll take good care of you. Sorry, is selling these monkeys as pets. What's worse, I'm in charge of Moonflow security. Be honest though, I don't have enough men to probably take care of the bandits. Not anybody around. Wow, they just cut out a lot of the walk to the Moonflow, just bypassing the area you met Riku in. Well, re-met her. Hey, I'm a Spear Hunter too. I'm based in Guado Slum. Once the Dark Spirits, it's a perfect place to start any journey. I wonder why Spear Hunters moved into Guado Slum of all places. And again, what happened to the people of Guado Slum?
Takers keepers.
Eventually, I'm going to definitely want to give each of these their own individual garment grids for design for them. But for now, Riku and Pain get stuck with the same one. That Festivals is going to get replaced with a white mage, and I'm probably going to switch out for one of the elemental things. Honestly, for, you know, when that time comes. Proto Chimera. Boom. I'm gonna say the gunner is super fun. That trigger happy is just a great combination. We were mugged by bands. They took almost everything. If we were just a little younger, I could have kicked the stuffing out of those bandits. Well, the side was everything. The bands ran off with our belongings. Wow, dude. Yeah, it's mostly reusing the maps. Of course, there's something changed here, but at other times they've just got something on the map that just cut away.
Home of the
Like those bits of the moonflow you
remember,
can't
right?
go to.
But The
for where
Guado
people
are no longer
relaxed
here.
and waited to take the shoot off.
Some people think they deserved all that happened for what they did to Spira.
Oh.
They have a point. But it seems like such a sad way to look at things.
That just once again reaffirms my question. Are the Guado really dead, or have they just been forced out of their old home? I honestly don't remember, and it's... I don't even think about it. Like, even the Guado were convinced that after what they much of them participated in, a lot of times, apparently they're young, not even knowingly, for all of them to die out for it. For what the older, crazier members of their community thought. Where did all the Guado disappear to? It doesn't make any sense. So they did disappear somewhere. There's a teaming of Spear Hunters. That means you'll always find the latest buzz right here. I mean, I sort of get it. You know, this is where the far plane is, and spears are... Well, spears are, especially with the whole connection to 7, absolutely connected to far plane shenanigans. Got any data? I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, sorry, my lady. Sorry, I just went. Sorry, ma'am. I have nothing at home. No. Again, I keep adding words that aren't being said by the game. I'm a spear hunter. Are you spear hunters too? Guado's only a step away from the spear's hottest hotspot. That's why so many spear hunters gather here. Find some great treasure and try to get rich. That's what we're all hoping for. Things are safe now, thanks to Albed. Oh! Hey, red lighting. Sure. Oh, wow. So the Albed went ahead. Oh, the Albed must have completed the old Albed project that created those towers that Meechin talked about last game. Albed went around designing it just so that the place could be traversable, and someone went ahead and fixed up the project even further to make it actually, you know, safe. Yeah, living at the spear hunter ain't easy. You gotta find a truly great spear, you gotta do your legwork. The LeBlanc Syndicate's organizing skills are unmatched. Maybe I should look into joining. Chateau LeBlanc was originally the home of the leader of Little Guado. Yeah. Yuna is quite familiar with this first place. Okay, seriously, it keeps... Is that a ponytail, or is that some sort of just tail thing attached to her weirdo hoodie? I honestly can't freaking tell, and it keeps getting to me every time I think about it. Chief Tubley ensures that we highly pedal keep steady jobs. This is Chubby's predictions of our center of operations. Some guy named Tubley heads up his operations. Pretty suspicious character. His workers are Hapel. They're blue. Wow. Okay, jackass. I mean, he's definitely a suspicious character, but they're blue is your justification for it? You shaved my Shoshin, Shanko? I know some of them, the Guado, were definitely running away from it. I remember seeing them in the Macalania woods on the way to the Comlands. You gotta look. Oh, I already talked to that guy. What, did most of them just march their way straight into the fucking far plane? There's not a thing in this shop worth buying. You mean there's not a thing in this shop worth buying. Price is double for you. You mean, I don't think the merchandise here is legit. I do like that. You see a guy talk shit about the merchant, immediately get the response from the merchant. Oh, these are different, but also expensive. Add science attacks and skills. Oh! Oh, that is neat. Oh, I like both of those. How much do they cost? I can't buy either of them. Damn, that is nice. Adding effects to all your attacks. That is nice. I'll definitely have to come back for those later. These ways, sweat of summons to hang out for our spirit hunters. If you think you can open this door, think again. Believe me, I've tried. That's why it's first now. I'm like, no solicitors. There's no getting into this house. Wow, does not even let you walk up to it. Don't you think there's something odd about that house? I mean, you don't lock something up unless it's worth locking up. Or you just want people not to tromp around your fucking home. I guess if they care about their home that much, why would they fucking left? But they're hiding out in some woods somewhere. There's no fear to run, so retaliation. Well, I mean, given what that bit on the Rotso said, it's probably accurate.
A place that unites the living with their memory of the dead. I've thought about going in so many times, hoping that I might see you there. But I never have. I think I probably never will.
So, translation, you're not gonna let me in game. So I can enter in. The far plane is going to stay, but only go out and know how it might be restored. Ah, so that's the explanation for not letting you go into the far plane. So yeah, the Guado cooked up some sort of alteration to the live stream, that is the far plane. I know not everyone's fond of that connection, but I like it, but that's might be because I'm more of a...
Guess what? Riku finally overcame her fear of thunder. Know how? She said she camped out here for a week.
Oh, wow, that just sounds nightmarish. Being afraid of thunder and camping out in the thunder plains for a fucking week. Yeah, looks like good lower towers. You must have improved them somehow. I really wish Pain would, okay, that's good. Flame Tongue. Motherfucker. And people of status elements. Douche. And now for the part I'm. Is it just me, or didn't Tin not make you have to do this? Antidote. Cures poison. Well, at least confusion doesn't stick. It usually does. There was a fucking spear up there. I could just fucking heal with that. I did a dumb. I did a waste. Oh well. One time the calm came and more time starting into accidents around here. Lightning was striking people down one after the other, probably because lightning rod towers were so run down. Oh, so when they were built, they were actually they actually kept people from being struck with lightning. At least unless you were on top of one building it. That's when we decided to start repaired and calibrated towers, like, without worrying about lightning. Towers are in good shape. You have little fear. Safe travels. Yeah, it's almost like if not persecuting the people who actually make your fucking shit livable might, you know, help you fucking out. Well, fire's not exactly what you need, but... I always feel rushed by active time combat. Let's see. Liquid steel. Alrighty. How are we on abilities? Almost there for trigger happy, level 3. Sticky fingers still a way to go. Magic break is not that far off. Let the aim handle things automatically again for a while, eh? Alright, enemies that are actually capable of giving my literal some trouble. Oh! Does confusion in this game also mean she'll randomly use shit? That's interesting. Let's see. Anything over here? Nope, just more enemies. Let's have the speed up to make this little progress a little faster. Ah. God, I hate that. It's been long enough, so I'll just say it's here. That, Eddie, I'm not sure if you saw it, but during my, playthrough of 10, I was fully intending to get and fully upgrade the celestial weapons. I do not have the, physical reflexes to hit that button every time reliably 100 times in a row. Not without trying for like 3 or 4 sessions. I was gonna say 6 hours, but closer to 3 or 4 sessions, just sitting there and doing nothing but trying that. So I downloaded a fucking script that would do it automatically for you. That was a mixed thing because that script was not the best programmed. It did its thing. And then I had to basically, I had to turn the stream off to forcibly shut down that shit. Because it would stay on still affecting the program. And now I've got Magic Break. Let's see if that unlocked anything. On, the Warrior. Mental Break. Now it's damaging an enemy's magic defense. Next, the only 3 left are these 3 and whatever's in here. That'll either unlock when I do the next thing, or it'll unlock when I do one of those other 3. But yeah. Oh, been a while since I've seen. Right, what, like 2 hours since I've seen Flying Oversoul. So honestly, I'm thinking like eat straight up first thing next month, but I will. The third day will be one of the Game Boy games I have planned. I'll get the first one, the Adventures of Star Saber, out of the way before I do any of the other things I have planned to do on that third day. Black Trooper. What did that do? Guards Against Confusion. Well, that's not terrible. I kind of missed being able to make really good goddamn equipment with the customizer, even if that one was kind of a pain to, and I basically I had to wait till near in game to get anything good with it. Halves ace damage. That's not really useful here. Do I have another one that's good for this area? I'll take Poison and Sleep Guard. Come on. Kill this fucker. I don't. At this point, I'm not getting much more than AP. I should be. Yep, right on the verge of getting that. Oh, whoop. And, yeah. Yes. The Rin Travel Agency here. One that Riku dragged everybody into because she was scared of lightning. Understandably, because of how fucked up the Thunder Plains is, not, environmentally wise. And it immediately made people stop almost as soon as they left. So it really helped out fixing the fucking lightning rod tower. But sometimes no matter how fixed they really are. They still call this place the Thunder Plains, but the lightning never reaches the plains anymore. Oh yeah, it's the lightning rod towers. And they were built long ago by a truly great man. Same just didn't worry you with the deal with, that's all. Oof. Yeah, that really emphasized. By a truly great man, but nobody knows who the fuck he is. Gary boy, I sure am. Please won't stop ground. Please do not. Oh, and the Rin stop nice. Yellow ring is good. Adds lightning out. I keep really liking this, but I also know there's a big money sink in this game, and I want to save up for it. That's really nice, but oh. Wait, hold on, shit, really? Oh, no. No, that's how much it's worth. I was very brief moment where I, like, hold on, I have 300, you guys let me have 370, like, oh, no, wait. Oh. I got a lot of those, so I do not need that many, so. Yeah. just a little bit of extra money for that. Not a lot, but eventually I plan on doing some off-screen grinding here and there just to get this shit up. So it's really easy to just, you know, at least with RPGs like this, to just run around in a circle and grind. But it's not always the most interesting thing to do for like 5 hours. So if I want to get a lot of it done, I could just do it off screen myself and then show off anything neat that popped up because of it. There's absolutely gotta be a chocobo catching mechanic in this game. There has to be, with the chocobos just randomly popping up in combat, like in 7. Starting to see a fire guy in this lightning area. It used to be just pure elements, but might be because of the whole change in environment, or it just might be just how Pin 2 does its thing. Actually, so it absolutely teaches them cure life. Okay. I was right. So you can also just manually increase their stats by dumping potions and shit into them. Yeah, they can only have 4 of each. At least stuff not added by their auto abilities. That's the grayed out stuff. At least that's what I think the grayed out stuff is. Did it? You scored a grenade. Not super interested in going into that now, though. I might give 1 or 2 of those guys a grinding session off screen too. Right now, though, if I'm doing off-screen grinding, I'm going to put most of that into 10. Just because I want to also... Because while I finished with my playthrough of that, I do want to actually get all the achievements for 10. Preferably all the achievements for this entire thing, honestly. I don't normally go for that, but this is one of those sets of games I'm willing to go for it. So far, the only one that's a real hang-up for me on that front is Tin's Chocobo races, which are fucking ugh. That's not where I wanted to go. Abilities. Well, with that grabbed, yeah, target MP is probably best. Yeah, boom, boom, bump, bam, bam. I want to try out that new Trigger Happy. Oh, well, whatever that thing actually is. Seconds.
All right.
I think that's 2 full seconds to use it. That's a lot. That's a very good upgrade. Ah, yes, I do remember hiding under this thing. After Seymour did his creeper shit. Let's see, how much...
Child's play.
About an hour, 20 minutes left. Right now, I'm actually more focused on just getting places, so I'm not in super grind mode. Also, I generally don't do 4x after someone complained about it last time, which is understandable. I can easily see how the 4x speed can hurt your eyes. Oh hey, these fucking bastards. These were very annoying to fucking max out all 10 of in 10. We're seeing them here, but suppose when Sin's carcass started fucking popping, they must have spread all over the place. Ew. I'm here to put Traveler's Fear lining the rust. Lining the only Trixie slains, but there are still fiends roaming about. It's not anything, but don't relax too much unless you want to be done in by fiends.
It's been 2 years since the Faith in Makalania Temple disappeared. They say it's affecting not only the lake, but the woods as well.
Now it's flooded without the ice. I suppose it's weird. Looks like we're gonna have a story moment here. Oh, that's where the Guado are. Okay, so they're not all dead. It's weird. Like, I get the face disappearing, making the temple's power disappear, but why is the lightning around Dojo Zay still a thing then? Oh, yay! Bird bar guy.
No more.
The woods are the weird crystal. Well, that was a weird moment. Just fading away like that. It's weird. These weird, I guess these aren't... have never been crystals. They must be ice, and they were animated by the face magic. And without the faith, the woods fade away. That is weird. And oh hey, I actually was not expecting this shortcut to remain active, since I think you had to do stuff to get it to turn on. It's a very weird magically thing. Oh hey, the celestial weapon spot, and it gives me a turbo ether. Yeah, I'm gonna fully explore this place. It's just, feels like there's no combat here. Well, I mean, okay, there's no combat here, but is there no combat at all in this general area? And there's a Guado. We all have made many enemies. Now we have fled Islam, and the ones proud Guado have been scattered. So you're just all over the place, then, not just hiding here. As soon as it's gone, the comments come. My people's suffering does not end. Well, the whole sins of the father thing means a lot of your people shouldn't, but I mean, a lot of your people were very much complicit in Seymour's nihilistic genocide attempts. Okay, there we go. Okay, those creepy floating fish dudes. weird. It does, that does make it harder to pre-plan for an area you end up in if you can't reliably know what elements you're going to end up going against. Fire and lightning and these weird angelfish things that are floating in air. It's not just angelfish thing, it's regular fish. What? I mean, I understand this place is flooding and the magic's kind of going out of whack, but why are there water enemies just floating in air now? What? No, that's right. You can't go in water areas anymore. They probably just want to reuse the models. That's weird. Aha! What do you got? Ooh, white ring. What's that do? I remember that could sometimes be good shit. Health preserver. Oh. I have to think I already had it. I took off. Huh. That's not one of the ones he had listed here. Or that... what healing one gives me. What the hell does Hell's Preserver even mean? I kind of wish I could actually see what those things say. Oh well. Actually. Huh. And it's even weirder to see a water enemy swimming around in air right next to a fire enemy. Did I feel like I went the wrong way. Okay, yeah, I definitely went the wrong way, so... Definitely got a little turned around there. How far is it from Russia, United? Oh, hey, the cat trumpet person. Let's see what story about you got.
Oh my. What did you say?
Polka dot, call me, oh my, what did you say?
Don't move an inch. I'm on my way.
Don't move an inch, I'm on my way. Oh, she's talking to somebody else. The, trumpet people, the music people of this forest.
These woods grow lonely day by day.
Okay, these variants of these people are weird. Because, like, we saw these people all over Spira with no problem, multiple sets of them. They just seem to be some sort of races that never got commented on. Younger me thought they actually had those things growing out of them. Ah, this should trigger a cutscene. Absolutely trigger a cut. Jiskel. They're hiding out here, of all places. We came here from Grotto Swamp. But will we ever go back? These woods are the only sanctuary for that range for us doomed to destruction. Fallen, we can never really claim our honor. Definitely not hiding out here. Fucking Jiskel.
Oh, High Summoner Yuna. Forgive me for the grief I have caused
He's
you.
actually apologizing.
How have you been?
You've actually grown
Well,
in these 2 years, Trommel. Not
with
Jiskel,
Lord
Trommel,
Seymour
for fuck's
gone,
sake. Jiskel and
we
Seymour sad.
Gordo are hardly different from the dead.
That guy was begging you to kill him last game. Like, go ahead, kill me. Like, he couldn't live without Seymour, but he seems to have actually, you know, pulled his head out of his ass somewhat. He still seems to worship the ground Seymour's walked on, but he seems to have grown enough to, you know, at least to not to go like, I'm sorry, to at least realize that they were the ones in the wrong.
Many Ronso
Oh,
lost
that's
their
the
lives at the hands of Lord Seymour. Those who survived swore vengeance for their fallen comrades.
Understandable,
We
proud
Guado
warrior culture.
sealed ourselves away in Guado Salam and strengthened our defenses. But soon we no longer had the strength for even this. Now we live among the shadows of these woods.
Trauma.
Couldn't keep up your defense, so you went into hiding. Well, it's none of our business. Man, it was some talk. Must have missed like talking to them into this sticky situation. It sounds like a sticky situation.
High Summoner, do not trouble yourself to show sympathy for the Guado. We once walked willingly with Lord Seymour, never questioning, even as he led all Spira into madness.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have
Lady
come to
Yuna,
his senses.
I cannot ask that you forgive us, only that you forget us.
Trauma.
I mean, I didn't think very highly of him in the last game. He definitely was an ass who refused to see where his people were wrong. That's what he saved the day. Well, I think he came to his fucking senses. And while he can't stop his fondness for Seymour, he understands.
Well, what brings the High Summoner to these woods?
Well, I'm a sphere hunter now.
A sphere hunter?
They're so divorced they don't know that.
Hunt spheres.
You don't say. Well then, please allow me to give you this.
You don't say.
It is of no use to us.
Score. Thank you.
Oh, the full Toronto the first special dress sphere. Connecting to all the dress spheres on a character's garment, active garment. Call up a character's garment group with LB and press RB to activate the special dress sphere. Scored on nearing past garment grid. yeah. Like, oh, you don't say. doesn't really answer his question much. Unearring path garment grid. And he's gone. I think I might have missed 1 or 2 bits of dialogue there, but let's check garment grids. Unearring paths. What does that one look like? Ah! A nice simple garment grid designed for getting Payne's for your special garment grids off quickly. If that's all you're interested in, I do like that, and I think I might, oop. Yeah. No, okay, I'll set that one up now. Which one do I think I want to slap on to Payne? Well, Skull and all the one in all black. This one. So you know what? We'll make her the Black Mage. Maybe that's the one I'll have her work on. And I like the gun mage thing. I did stick in the center, but actually, nah. Let's go gun mage. I think that's the one I want to get everyone up on, because I actually kind of want to unlock all those things now. I want to try to do blue magey stuff for the first time in Final Fantasy. Let's get out the unearring path. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, there's just there's no even trying the anywhere near Lake Macalania. That entire thing has just vanished. And now it's got an Aurora Borealis effect going on above it. Okay, let's go. Funatra. Oaka, come on out. Oh my god. I don't know what they're saying. He scored the key item. Albed primer or something. Wait, what? I didn't talk to him, but there. I could have. God damn it, I felt like that was a cutscene. Let's see what this gun mage outfit looks like for Payne. Some of the outfits have more individual flair. This one does not have much outside of.
Let's see what you've got.
Outside of, apparently a boob window. Full throttle. Let's see what full throttle is. Okay, that's a cool effect. And yeah, and reflecting how warriors are base stuff. Like how you know this base stuff now is gun mage. Not gun mage, but gunner.
You have picked your.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting when I was thinking special dress for you. This is weird sword armor thing above. That is weird. So just. You know, when I was commenting about Edgy, you didn't need to turn into a giant robot made of swords.
For last fight.
Deal fire damage, deal ice damage, deal water. Oh. Wait, now what is it doing? Restore stamina, metal. Wait, hold on. Each of its wings qualify as its own character? Okay, that's cool. But yeah, just... God, the Edgy jokes just write itself. That is ridiculous, and I kind of fucking love it. I cannot understand a single thing they're saying. Awaka. Yeah, whatever's going on, these guys are pissed at Awaka. That is what I'm getting here. I mean, it's definitely got a lot of jokes to be made about it, considering, you know, some of the kind of edgy aesthetic Payne's got going on.
23rd, where are you?
Ah, and a mission to find Awaka. I'm the one that collectors. Oh, of course. Of fucking course he owes people money. It's fucking Awaka. That being said, let's get her back to stabby it. I want to get her base shit up first before we start. He was hiding behind a tree. I mean, I can easily see how Awaka from Mordom is a dude who could run up debts. I do remember that to a great deal, especially with that, what he did with the Operation Mayhem and borrowing money from people. That does explain the money sink, which, yes, it does have to do with them, if I remember correctly. Much like last game. In fact, I somewhat completed last games with this game. I knew that he asked for money in both games. I just forgot how much. Or at least how much it really was. This one, it is really a gargantuan amount, which, considering he's on the run from debt collectors, yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Boop, boop. Oh good, sticky fingers. Better version of steel. Maybe I actually get to steal shit now. Every time. Excellent. Hey, actually, hold on. There's a thing I was experimenting with. Right here. I've been thinking about doing maybe eventually doing away with this whole overlay thing and going for a more simpler design, either just straight up over the game like a lot of other streamers do or such. But if I did, it would be using something like this. What do you think of this as a thing? I need to point the camera down a little, but for reference, that's the silhouette of the DQ shield from Ocarina of Time. I wanted something cool with a neat little design, and I stumbled across that. I was like, oh yeah, that looks like it could be good. It's not. If it is something I do, I'm not doing it anytime soon. But yeah, I've been thinking real hard about changing that over. And that was one of the things I was experimenting with. I'd really prefer, you know, a green screen, but or not a chroma key, but yeah, this background won't chroma key out, or at least it will. but only by also chroma keying me out. Alright, where the frick is Zawaka? Yeah, okay, the way this story thing is beating up with the fact, even without me having done any of the main story bits.
All yours, Yuna.
Where are you going?
This definitely has me feeling, okay, wow, these guys are actually pretty strong. I actually didn't think there were anything that spawned up here. Come on, guys. Take that out. Take these bitches out. There we go. I forgot to actually use my trigger happy properly. For a moment, I forgot it didn't work like it wasn't one of those just you click and attack things. But yeah. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, no, I was not ready. Potion. Potion. Oh, white magic, white magic. This is why I had this shit. Oh dear. I am in a healing spiral. Ah shit, can't properly take advantage because I spam my way through a... Oh boy. Oh yeah, that oh, that was bad. Awaka! Where the fuck you go, boy? Is he here? No. He wouldn't run back towards his debt collectors, would he? He did not. Run through again just in case I didn't see him before. Yeah. Oh. Fuck these guys. Well, that's actually probably not as bad as the one we... Oh. Yeah, it pretty much is. Oh my god, there is no fucking runaway fucking feature. I just realized without the flea. Oh shit, yeah, no, Riku needs heal, so get her all the way back. Phoenix down. Oh yeah, this was a boss from the old game, well, from 10. Nasty ass fuckers. Yeah, no, I absolutely need to just, well, I actually was not prepared for this area. Thankfully, thankfully, autosaves are a thing. Holy fuck. Yeah, we're briefly dipping up in the 4X here just so I can... Come on, die, son of a bitch. Alright, okay. Yeah, let's just get these fuckers down quickly. Dang it, time your Thunderblade well. Pain. Okay, instead, we can keep going. Doing another run through here might have been kind of a mistake. Oh, sweet. I should be using that shit more often.
Did that hurt?
Definitely, I should be using the pot, her other skills more often. Alright, we're back here. I must have just missed interacting with them last time. That must have been it. Well, she's out of ammo. Well, fuck. I used Trigger Happy, and then I didn't actually make use of Trigger Happy. Liquid Steel, Gold. There we go. Waka. God damn it, man. Die, die, die. Oh, Liquid Steel is probably the wrong one. I keep just fucking auto going through it. Fucking die already. Oh, okay, I'm gonna take a moment to just heal everybody the fuck up. Okay, so I'm not remotely ready for still doing this mission, apparently, at least not mindlessly. Oh, that'll do it. When they actually land the blows in concert with Trigger Happy, oh, I can get a lot of shit done. I don't think I saw. Oh, wait, shit.
I'm gonna whack you good.
I'll walk a once in this area. Gold Elemental. Ah, Quarter Pounder.
Sorry we had to win.
I'm not.
Sorry, we had to win. Really, Pain? Okay, attributes. Quarter Pounder was what I got last time. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. It's probably expensive, but really good. You want enemy according to the user's XP level. Oh, that is something that gets good the later you play the game. Oh, oof. Master Thief. Steal rare items from enemies. No. After the thing, I think she definitely needs... Someone needs Flee. Since there's no fucking base escape option, as far as I can tell. Yep, delay attack will probably unlock that then. Liquid Ice. Gold Elemental. Trigger Happy. Boom. Whoop. Did not get many of those off. Oh, wait, no, shit, I thought I killed him, damn it. Wasted that, but still comboed it. I tend to just spam spam buttons because of that freaking combo mechanic. Oh. That's right, the Macalania Woods go that way. No, frickin' he was just standing right there. Okay, admittedly him running this way is extra humorous. There's Pavel. Oh. No. Right. Here's the special Yuna and Titus' special time place.
The end has come faster than I thought. What can we do?
Even those
I'll
waters
be
appear
there
to be
in 2
just
shakes.
more closer to normal waters. I've done 2 shakes. So they are definitely connected to the same butterflies that had a big mini game around them last game. Ah, Awaka must be hiding here. Hey, you serve a lot of visitors today, don't I? But here, I don't think I was supposed to say that. I mean, the obvious I smell a fugitive. Was because they came out. He was thinking we can't see him. I mean, I can't, but he's actually kind of really obvious if you actually could see the camera.
Awaka at your service.
Relax, Awaka, we're friends. You bro, camp here 2 years ago? Or do you meet these people? This is what nothing can replace Puddle Slum. So Lord Ramon, he has a string deep in the woods. Yes, already.
I bought the travel agency
When
from
did you
Mr.
move?
Rin, but then the temple nearby sank to the
Oh.
bottom of the lake. And business sank with it. Just my luck.
Okay, so he was doing
Now the
well
out there
enough.
have come to collect and are not in the mood for excuses.
So he
Think
took
he could give old Awaka a place to
bought
lay
that
low?
Pebble and Sea.
For a while? I'll find a way to make it up to ye, I promise.
What do you think? Sounds like he's in trouble.
Let's hide him in the quick. Call the Albed. Let's hide him in the airship.
Thank ye.
Okay, so thanks to us, he did so well in business that he was able to take a good loan from to that Rin thought, you know, I could trust you to pay back. Took a loan from the Malbed to buy Rin's place at one of Rin's places, and then bad luck. Literally anything that made that place worth it sunk value-wise. Oh, Waka. Oh, Waka. That way, Isabel, I'm gonna go talk to those people real quick, but first we're gonna turn my boosters back on, cause my job is to stay all day waiting for something to never happen. Exciting, isn't it? Isabel, we should be honored to be visited by a high summoner. A high. Like that's a profession that could actually have multiple people in it. The only high summer you lot can get visited by is at this point are the living variety, and there is only there can only be and ever will be one of those. Boom, boom. Cabin. I believe that's where Awaka hangs out. I thought he just kind of automatically popped in, but apparently no, I have to... Yeah.
Welcome to Awaka's.
And there it is. Awaka's debt. I believe he sells things at higher values as long as his debt is there.
Welcome to...
I wonder. Okay, so you don't donate to Awaka, you buy from him. Okay, well, in that case, I don't actually need that many potions. That was just me doing that. I could definitely use some, oh god. I believe its prices go down the lower his debt is.
You don't have to know when a bloke can make some guild, do you?
I might be wrong about that, but we will keep trying. I believe he gives you massive discounts, though. Eventually. Like, ludicrous.
Well,
Yeah, this is taking a while, so there. That's a good amount of money of my money already gone. I can barely take a chip out of his shit. Actually, I got more than enough. Everything but soft. Actually, I do need more of these. And I'll take some of these.
welcome to a wall.
Doesn't seem like it's affected shit too much right now. Yep. That's basically half my money. For 10. I'm gonna go take a moment. I just need to do a couple things, so I'll be back real quick. Right, okay, so, I was right, Awaka's, base, until Awaka's debt goes down, he will charge you way more than he does anyway. Actually, no, shit, he still costs charging me less than I'm paying, huh? Like, I think so, that's, no, he's charging way more, that's 100, and he's charging.
Welcome.
Well, no, I actually could. Oh shit! No. He actually is still even in debt. He's selling cheaper than that.
Thank you. Welcome.
Wow. That's actually really good. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that too.
What?
Okay, so I'm not making a profit here, but I did take a chunk out of his debt like that, and now I can... Yeah. So I can't make a profit here, but it's slow enough that I could do that and get some of my money back, and now I can... I'm going to save my money. Yeah, this is very much a long-term thing. To get him paid off. Alright, well. Whoop. Not where I was planning on going. Thankfully, just walking back sends me to the right spot. Oh man, I thought Ida's run looked goofy beforehand. I mean, he doesn't look so bad straight from some angles, but others... Yeah, from this angle it looks ridiculous, and even more so when she's going turbo speed. How many places are left? Bacchanal Desert, which is a hot spot now. Bavel, the Comlands, and Mount Gagazet. I'm gonna do some grinding in here. Oh, now you fucks don't want to show up. But when I was on a mission, then you fucking surround me. Come on, guys. Give me a area where I'm more likely to fight lots of enemies at once. Well, I mean, actually, I want also XP. Getting my level up means I get more out of each of the jobs, stats, and otherwise. Oh, haha, I asked for free enemies and I get Chocobo. Oh, now that thing's oversold. By the time I'm through this, I think I'm gonna get some neat stuff to check out in Shinra's normal bestiary. He's got two of them. One for the creature creator mode and another for here. Yay, she learned flee. Upload this thing. Come on. Let's get this shit up, peeps. Come on. There we go. One thing I'm glad is that the percentage thing you need to get this true ending of this game does not count. Only counts for the story and definitely does not count the new stuff added in. So that would be very frustrating because I might not 100% complete that stuff on my way to getting the true ending, or I might. I just spent how invested I to get into this game. Come on, game. Whoop, whoop. Alright, what are we, yeah, we already got to level 20 by this point. Honestly, I think the levels will probably be the first thing to max out thanks to these boosters. I'll probably get those fucking maxed out well before beating the game. It'll be the jobs that I'll be aiming to fully complete. Which will still probably take a while. Honestly, I'd forgotten that Lake Mucklania had just ceased to exist as a frozen over state. Alright, enough of this area. Hey, this is what Zenerkin's at. No wonder the game wanted me to fucking wait until I'd done a bunch of other shit. Board airship. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Next area. Babel. Let's see what New Yevon has for me.
Bavel remains at the heart of Spira, even today. It's also the place where I was born.
Right, yeah, that's where she and Driscoll used to live.
My hometown, but I can't say that I have a lot of fond memories.
Braska. I combined Braska and Driscoll's name for some reason. What? Brain. Oh. It is a long walk down here, but there are people to talk to. We'll sure they'll slip behind the ears, usually scum a thing or two. Pavel is a mineral. Citizens are safe in our hands. Now we see Pavel during the day, when we only saw it during the wedding like that. Usually you can invite me to join, but this is my home. I want to protect it. That's why I'm with New Yevon. I don't know. Welcome to Bill. Welcome home. And they, wow, they are just straight up using flying cars and shit here. They have not even printing. We're going way over there. Yeah. Can I enter Pavel now? Couldn't before. Starting to think about how much the people will rely on me. In order to speak with you. Yeah, I'm not even going to talk to that guy twice. That guy looks like he's dozing off on his job. Can't let our guard down our guard. No, sir. We must be constant alert. Oh, New Yevon right through here. And you extend to Yevon is the hand that shall save us. The first time we've been actually in Bavel. Even a little bit. We can only see the fucking place outside of the wedding, the temple, and the dungeons. Even when it's the calm here, we must be vigilant. We worked hard to restore the city after sin fell on it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, please this way. Oh, hey! I presume that's... Lady, it's surely on it, right? Wait, actually, that might not be the same character we know.
Summoner.
I thought that might have been the one...
I see you finally decided to join
our one friend
New
who
Yevon.
was amongst the
You do
nuns.
us much honor, my lady. Lord Braska, may he rest in peace, would be proud. I will summon the Praetor immediately. I beg your leave.
Oh, we got Praetors now instead of Maesters.
Pushy, isn't he?
We should leave.
Hey, what's the matter, Uni?
Well, you see, there was this arrangement, with the son of the chairman of New Yevon.
Oh, God.
I turned the offer down, but I thought it'd be kind of awkward.
Yuna?
You're probably right.
Like I said,
Let's go.
lighthearted, kind of silly plot.
Hey! Oh...
And they're trying to ditch her. Or did Payne already ditch her? If so, I like that. Yep, she ditched. I like Payne.
A pleasure, lady.
Kimmy was like, what is this, discount Lulu?
New Yevon.
Because she's, you know, she was female and wore black. She must be a discount Lulu.
You're the chairman's son?
Ah, as it happens, the chairman has recently resigned. As did his son, the Praetor.
Oh, so the last chairman and his son
They were trying to
resigned.
take too much power. We had to ask them to leave.
Ah.
Now the younger members run the party. By mutual consensus, of course.
So even New Yevon isn't
so you see, Lady Yuna,
run by...
It is not I that was meant to marry the High Summoner.
My.
Not that we wouldn't appreciate your support. On the contrary, you'd be most welcome. I understand if your feelings toward Yevon are mixed. But I would hope that you could put that aside and join our cause. The world is changing, and there are many who are finding it difficult
Okay,
to keep
she's
up.
still there. She's turning around and completely ignoring everything.
Lost in the winds of change. If you'll
But
excuse me,
even
there
with
are
New
matters which
New
require
Yevon, they still got the use running the things
Oh,
better than
and should you come across any spheres of
presumably.
Spheres past, please do let us know. My lady?
So, what do you think?
What? Pain?
Riku.
I think I've heard enough. What now?
Our shipping senses are on. Yeah. Oh, holy shit! Okay, we know Bavel is huge, but they're something to say about this shot, and you see this. At only part of an utterly massive city in the distance. Holy shit, Bavel is huge. I can see why Bavel is still considered a big place. And Spira. What a day. A day that they should have edited us. Alright, well. You must repay the people's fear from leading them astray with false teachings. Well. Yeah, the people we just signed with our second after Lord Trema. I do appreciate that these guys are like, yeah, we know the old Yevon fucked up, so we're trying to do better. We have to mind yourselves of riding the lift. Those having business with Radar, I will take the lift left. Yeah. I think I'm going to be ending about here. I know it's a little early, but yeah. Gotta make the run back. Unless, of course, the old man came closer so I could ride back. Oh, good. No? His boat moved closer, but I couldn't use it. Oh. I had to talk to the grandson to do it, of course. Anyways, it's a little early, but not that early. Just 20 minutes. I just feel like tonight was a good time for it. Like I said, I'm not expecting to get a lot of off-screen stuff done since, you know, I'm streaming this again tomorrow, same time, for 2 to 3 hours. Probably around 2. That'll be it for the month, but starting next month I will be finally back to doing free, all 4 weeks of the month, for 3 days a week. Took me a moment to actually remember where I put my mouse. Answer, I put it somewhere and then it moved and then wasn't there. I put it down and telling that was slightly sloped apparently. Anyways, we're signing out. I'll see y'all next time.